Okay, so then let's open data practice 1. And the data already there. But I need you, we have to add 2 more variables. Okay, so for the data like this, it will be, you can find some item to calculate the independent t. Okay, so if I don't ask you to add any more data, what can you do? Use the data list, the one we already put in last time. What variable can be used for independent t test? Based on the information we just learned, what variable you think will be? Gender, yes, right? We can, but you don't have gender? But do you have gender? Do you have gender?
What do you mean in these?
Hmm?
What do you mean do I have gender?
Do you have gender, the data I give to you?
In this list?
Huh?
No.
No.
I don't think so.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, before, I was going to ask you to key in gender, but before we key in, what variable you think you can use to run independent t? Yes?
I can't find the data, whatever.
Oh, under week 7,
Yeah.
practice data,
Oh, yep, there it is.
right? Everybody can find that, right? Okay, so if we don't key in any new data, what you can do? You just say, okay, run independent t. What variable you can use to run independent t? Huh? Work? Work is 3. Morning person, right? Because morning person have 2 groups, right? Morning person 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, right? The rest of you need to use one way or another, right? Right? Okay, but just for our convenience, let's add more data there. Okay, so let's go to variable view. Variable view. Okay. Now I want to also use this to show you how to insert variables. Okay. This is also one of the purpose. Okay. So click your mouse. Start at 2, like this. Okay. And then click your right side mouse and say insert variable. Okay. And then do it one more time because we need the 2 variable. So go to 2 and then insert another variable. Okay, so then you have 2 space open. Okay, so let's type gender for the number for the first one. Gender. Okay, and then let's set the value. 1 is what? We can put 1 as male. And then 2, female. Okay? Okay? You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, our computer decided to freeze and stop working.
It's free? Then you may want to change the computer. Okay, so if you also you finish, go to measure and select nominal.
Wait, what?
Here measure, go to select as nominal. Okay? Measure.
Okay.
The measure is so similar.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm like, am I not understanding? Okay, there you go.
Okay, and then now we really need to type major. This one's
Major. There you go.
This is major. Okay, and then we will set 1 for CJ. That stands for criminal justice. Okay. And 2 is non-CJ. Okay. Okay. And this will be nominal again. Okay, now you can copy data from your Word document. Let's just copy. Okay, copy. And then paste. Okay, make sure you go back to the data view. You can see they show balloon if you are nominal data, and they show the scale. They show the scale if you set up as the scale data, and that's balloon. So if you look at picture, you can see you set up correctly. Okay, pretty good, huh? We are ready to fly. Yes?
For after you get you type in the name and you get download, where we copy and paste them to?
Yeah, and under the you are good. Okay, go to the data view. Okay, now go to the Word document. The one we just opened the practice sheet. Yeah. Yeah, and copy that. No name, just the number. No, just those two numbers from 1, 1, 1, 1. Now, yeah, just copy those two columns. Yeah. Copy, highlight the whole thing. Yeah, highlight the whole thing. Yeah, and copy. Okay, back to your data. SPSS, yeah, and highlight the whole 20. Highlight. Yeah, just those two, yeah, and pass. Press and mouse. And maybe Control V. Control V. Go back to Control V. Go back to your copy one more time. Okay. Copy. Maybe just Control C. Yeah, and back to it. Important again. Okay. Oh! Oh! That's called delay fly. Okay. So sometimes when you fly, then they say, just wait a minute. One time I fly, on my way fly to Taiwan, from New York, already drove 3 hours, fly 3 hours, they fly us back to New York. There's somebody sick. Yeah. Okay, so now if you look at our Word document, okay, then first question I ask you is that difference in class attendance between male and female students, and alpha level 0.01. Okay, so that's how you write. In writing, there is not a significance between this, right? There is a significance between this. Okay, now let's run it, and we have to copy paste the result here. Okay, back to our data. Okay, do you remember where do we go?
Analyze.
Okay, analyze. You need to find another computer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Compare means. This one.
That one not working, try this one. Okay, compare means. Okay, and then independent B.
And then
Yep. Okay, now, what are we testing? Attendance, right?
gender.
And then put the gender under grouping variables. Okay? And then you have to define group. So click define group. And then type 1 and 2. And say continue. And say okay.
Okay, so gender,
Yeah, put gender under the
test variable,
check variable. Yeah.
and then what is it?
No. Your gender had to be under the grouping variable. Your gender in the wrong spot.
Okay.
Your gender had to be under the grouping variable. Okay? The dependent variable is attendance.
Okay. So define group.
Yeah, 1 and 2.
Group 1, put just 1.
Yeah,
Group 2, put 2.
yeah.
Okay.
And then if you are testing morning person, you have to say 0 and 1. Right? Okay, so you are the one set up. So make sure you put the right number. Okay, so now let's copy paste these two tables. Yes?
It doesn't give me any numbers.
And like attendance.
They don't give me any number.
Okay. I'm like, why is it gender?
Yeah?
All right, got it.
Okay, go back to the-
I have no standard deviation.
Okay, I think you copy paste the wrong number. Because your gender is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Something is wrong.
So that's wrong. So you need to put that's ID, right? Okay, so you copy the number. Yeah, copy the gender. No, don't go ID, just gender. Yeah. Yeah, and make sure your major is correct as well. Okay, so highlight the gender. Okay, pass. Yeah, and then make sure that I think your major is wrong. Huh? What do you mean? Did you copy the whole thing? Okay, maybe you just copy the whole thing. Just go there.
Is yours doing this
So
or
go
no?
there and copy the whole thing.
Yeah, it does nothing. Something's wrong.
So that's why your computer don't understand about what you mean 1 and 2.
You forgot
Okay.
to put classes.
Okay. Now, is it okay? Nope.
No, I'm having a major issue over here.
Okay, they still turning. Now the other ones work. This hopefully this is okay. Yeah. Okay, so go to our class, open the data.
See, there you
Okay, so did you copy paste the data?
go.
Huh?
Filter, nominal, right? And then attendance, scale.
What happened?
I don't know, I'm not getting any numbers.
Because you copied the wrong number. Just like her. See, your gender is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, so I need to get rid of this.
Yeah, and you copy the number. Maybe use the ID. Use the first, second and third column.
Major, gender, these two, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Highlight those two columns. Highlight.
Which one wants to work?
Don't go to the. Yeah. Yeah. And pass. Yeah. Now it's good.
Okay, that was weird.
Yeah. Anybody, your gender is 121212? So make sure you got a number like me. Okay, so then you copy, you hold the control, copy, and then go to your Word document, and then before the table I give to you, okay, pass. Okay, now you can see the table is bigger than the one we can afford. So my suggestion is that get rid of this F score. Okay, so you can do is highlight and then delete. So these two, just highlight these two. That actually testing the variance. We don't need for now. And then click your right side mouse and cut. Oh, not cut, should be delete. Delete that. So then okay. And then cut right side mouse and say delete. Delete cell and we'll say delete entire column. Yeah, okay, so then we have the information we need.
So F and same, we're getting rid of?
Get rid of those two
Okay.
columns. Yeah, entire. Yeah. Okay. Okay, now I want you to copy this number into in here. Okay. So the mean for male is what? 13.2000. And the standard deviation is 0.83666. For female, 13.0000. Standard deviation 1.22474. Mackenzie, are you okay?
I like inputted the data, but I don't know what I did after that to be able to get.
Yeah, okay, so go to put the attendance. No, go, yeah, you're right. Just go to analyze, compare means, two sample, yeah, independent. Okay, to find the attendance on the top. Okay, find the gender, and from the bottom, go to define group, and type 1 and 2, and say continue, and say okay. Okay, now copy those two labels. Wait just a second. What's wrong with your data? Okay, I think you copied the wrong number. Just like them. This should be 121212. So go to your Word document.
Yeah, that's what I copied.
Okay, copy. And for some reason they don't understand. Okay, highlight. Okay, pass. Huh. Okay, let's do one at a time. Just go back to your gender, and just highlight. Maybe enable first. Okay. Then. Okay.
Right.
Yes. Okay, now it's good.
Okay.
Okay. Compare mean. Okay. Independent. Okay, now it's good. Okay. Now it's good. Okay, copy those two tables. Everybody good, right? So far, right? Okay. Okay, so now when you in Word document, copy paste. There, yeah, pass. Okay, so now highlight this column, and we want to get rid of them. From the top. Yeah. Highlight this. Yeah. No, just yeah, and delete. Yeah. No, didn't delete. delete. I think delete card cell. Highlight, go to your right mouse and say delete cell and delete entire column. Yeah. Okay? Okay, so when you look at this data, make sure we only care about the top one. Because top one assume equal variance. Okay, so then that's the one we needed. Okay, so go to put the T. Okay, T is 0.302. Okay, our SIG 0.71. Okay, so now let's write down our decision. Okay, so the independent t-test was calculated for this. Okay, so do we find the significant difference? Do we find that? Your SIG is 0.771. Remember, SIG is your P value, right? So is this number in our driving calculation? We have to compare T. But when we do SPS, we need to compare with our SIG. Okay, and remember, we say when you reject, you have to less than 0.05, right? Or less than 0.01, right? So if this number is less than this time is 0.01, are they less than 0.01, this number? No, right? So for sure, this decision is a fail to reject, right? 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 So you can even just type that for now, right now already, because you already know if they are less than 0.01, then you fail to reject. Right? Okay. Then if they fail to reject, that means they are no different. So there was not. There was not. Significant different. And then this T, where's the degree of freedom? Did I tell you? What?
Somewhere.
A, right? You know what is A? Now you already know what is A, right? N1 plus N2 minus 2, right? What is A? Okay. And then here will be 0.302. Okay, your P is what? Greater, smaller? Greater, because we fail to reject, right? Okay, now, male student, let's put down the mean score one more time. Standard deviation is 0.83666. Was not significant different than female, and M is 13.0000. 1.22474. So the HO was failed to reject. Okay. So for SPA, you don't need to spend all the time to do calculation, but then you need to make sure you make the right decision. So if we say fail, then I will expect you say was not, and then less, and then greater. Okay? Yes?
I don't know why, but my SPSS information is completely different than yours.
Your number is different?
Yeah.
Okay, did you do attendance?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see your attendance number. Oh, your attendance number is wrong. Okay, now let's do that. Go back to your Word document, copy the whole thing to your data. Go to your Word document, just copy, highlight the whole data from ID, highlight the whole thing, and then copy. Okay, and then go back to highlight the whole, yeah. I think maybe not total. Do we have total today? Okay, just pass me now. Okay, so now you're run it. See, you got it. Okay, say okay. Oh, we have the same now.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Because the attendance when we copy paste the numbers. Okay, everybody okay? So easy, right? Flying is so easy. Okay, let's run second one. Okay, second one, I give you the blank. That's why I expect you to type them yourself. So GPA between male and female. And GPA between male and female. Okay, so you get your data and you compare mean, independent, and just change attendance to GPA and say okay. Do we have same number? 3.7 thousand, 3.2600. Okay, and let's copy these two numbers to table. Okay, and then past, and then let's delete. Okay, so let's copy the number 3.7 thousand, 0.34641, 3.26 hundred, and 339,749. Your T is 0.099. SIG, oh, I put it wrong. T is 1.866. SIG is 0.099. Okay, alpha level is 0.05. So is this good news or bad news? Huh? Bad news again. So type fail to reject. Okay, so the mean score of GPA between male and female, there was not. Okay, and then T is 8, 1.866 greater the mean of GPA, and then 3.700. 641 was not significantly different from the mean of male group. The mean of male group is different from the female group. Mean is 3.26. Standard deviation 0.39, 749. Fail to reject. And be very careful, even when you calculate t-score, it's negative. You still use SIG to compare, okay? One of my former students, couple actually, not only one. One of your questions, I'm going to have you do that from now, 3, 4, 5, you have to do yourself. But even if you see negative, don't be confused. Okay, you still use SIG to compare. Always use SIG when you run SPSS. Okay, so any questions so far before I let you try it by yourself? Huh?
I feel scared.
Scared, huh? It's okay. That's why I'm still here. I'll be here. When you scared, raise your hand so I can, because I find it's easier for you to try yourself so you know where is which part you don't understand. Okay, so now I let you do by yourself.